Hey guys, just a quick video for you. I'm gonna do a quick review of The Last Samurai movie. Well, as you can read in the description, it's my favorite movie. I've seen it over like 20, maybe 30 times now. Even watched it again last night to remember all the details. So yeah. The movie features Tom Cruise and mainly Ken Watanabe. So I'll just show you like real quick both of them. You might see that Tom Cruise doesn't really look like as you can usually see him. Now he's like has long hair and a beard, which is really weird to me. So there you go. And also you have, if you guys don't know who Ken Watanabe is, I'll just show you quickly how he looks like in the movie, just like that. So the story takes place around 1876, if I remember right, where Tom Cruise plays as Nathan Algren, a general in the United States Army, and Israel has a pretty good reputation, and like all the generals knows him as a good leader to fight like weird clans, what we could call them like. So the general from the emperor from Japan needs some help to get rid of a rebel clan of samurai led by Lord Katsumoto. So Japan's emperor sends Lord Omura to approach Tom Cruise, Nathan Algren. Well, at first, of course, he's not really interested. Like, he's more into his own business. He's really like kind of retired. He doesn't really want to fight anymore with all that happened in his past story. But of course, with all the money they offer him, he gets to accept it and everything. So yeah. Now, at first, well, he's paid to like develop the army over there in Japan so they can fight off the rebel Katsumoto. So that's what he gets to do. He starts training them, but at first, what he realizes is that the soldier over there, they're really not trained for anything that use like guns. They're like more used to the traditional fighting. So it's really gonna be a hard time. So he knows it's gonna take a lot of time. But after only maybe like 1 week of training, Katsumoto does some move. Like, I think if I remember right, it's a like railway or like chemin de fer. Sorry for the French word. I can't remember the English term right now. Yeah, so he's kind of forced into acting. Like, he doesn't really want to fight him since he knows his troops are not ready. So, but his general like forces him into doing it, but he really doesn't want to, and which is like a really bad thing. So basically all of his troops get decimated. He loses like just tons of casualties, and he ends up being captured by Katsumoto. So now he's like on that stage, and it's really weird for him since he doesn't understand a single word from what they're saying. They're all Japanese, and he doesn't even know any words. So now his mission is kind of to survive, since well, it's kind of a good thing for him since he can learn from like their army, their way, their mentality, their way to fight, their strategy. And he gets to spend like quite some time, actually, like a few weeks, and slowly he gets to adapt to their mentality, to their mind, learns a bit of Japanese, and slowly but surely he gets to like them more than the American mindset. he he figures out they're the ones that are right. They're fighting for the good side. Like they're not the bad guys in this situation. They're the Americans are the ones that are like just trying to overwhelm the country, make it more modern, and that's like what Katsumoto is trying to prevent, and what the Emperor that kind of cannot do whatever he wants, even though he's the Emperor, because everyone is like against him. So he's like only alive since he's doing whatever they want. So yeah, after maybe like a few months, almost a year, like he gets captured around like end of 1080-76, and he comes back to the to Omura and like the American side on the spring of the next year. But of course, like, he kind of still wants to go back to Katsumoto's land, and now you realize that in only a winter, the whole Japanese army like developed quite a lot. They grown maybe like 10 times the size, and they're as good as American fighters might be. They have even like cannons and really modern technology now that even him wasn't aware of. So then basically like he just goes back to like Katsumoto's sons basically gets dishonored and captured, and they try to like free him, and Katsumoto's like tried to get involved with the Emperor and like all the politics, and ends up like being like a stage himself. So is his son. So Katsumoto basically he's like asked to kill himself to avoid it to everyone. Basically, well, it gets kind of weird. Basically, they just save him. His son ends up dying, and that's where like Tom Cruise, like Nathan Algren, goes back to Katsumoto's side, like tells him all the information, and since they obviously like cannot avoid the fight with the American Japanese army, they figure out they'll have to use their strategy to win a fight against their army. So yeah, that's what they do. They just like fake a retreat, bait like all the army in, use like fire attack to burn all, to like cut off all the troop, burn some of them, use like some flanking tactics, basically a lot of casualties of like some of the main characters that you get to know throughout the movie, like one of the big guy, I can't remember his name, the smaller guy that he gets to call Bob all during the whole movie, since he can like they can communicate each other, and you just figure out that's what's his name gonna be. So yeah, they clear out all of the army from Omura, and now they'll have like maybe 200 samurai left, and they have to deal with hundreds, even if it's not thousands of soldiers. And yeah, since they're samurai, they don't really care. It's all about honor for them, so they just choose to like charge into them. Of course, some of them will die since they are like riding horses into gun in like mid-range, so they don't really stand a chance, but they still manage like to get through, maybe like half of them, a bit more, but then they still have like a long way to go, and they're facing cannon. So now it's really unfair, and like it's really sad and like disappointing at some point from the human. Like everyone dies, only like Katsumoto and Nathan Algren gets to live. Live in, like, they did a couple of shots and they're barely alive, and that's where like Katsumoto choose like to die by his own blade and ask like Nathan to help him, and he just like commits suicide, and then they just realize like even the American and Japanese, they just can't even handle it, and they just stop. fighting like in the at the end. I really like this scene. Every single time I watch the movie, I get to cry, and I even just talking about it, I can like feel it inside me. I get kind of sad. Yeah, you see like Casimiro dead, and there's only Tom Cruise left alive, and they just all bow down to like Katsumoto, like remove like their hats off, and everyone like realize they just lost a great man. So yeah, that's pretty much for the story. It's been already like 10 minutes, maybe I just let the part way too long, but yeah. So overall appreciation. Since it's a kind of story I really like. I really enjoyed the wolf story. It was like a good like message you can see throughout the movie. Like it doesn't matter like some like things a good thing like to like evolve and get up to date. Sometimes you just have to like listen to those that are like the underdogs and the ones that no one really appreciate or understand. Like they're the one with maybe the most appropriate way to see things, and yeah, like all was in the story. The graphics, well, it's a movie from 2003, so for like that period of time, the graphics like are really good. Like all the effects, of course, like the blood is not like the highest quality. Like sometimes you can easily like spot it's fake, but sorry, that's itching. Yeah, like Tom Cruise like really has a nice acting throughout the whole movie. Getting in the mindset of at first he's like an alcoholic American soldier, and then he goes like pure samurai respect of the like of their how could I say that like the build in what he believes. He gets the mindset of like fighting for honor. Like doesn't care about not having guns and everything. He learns like the way to fight, like as what I would call like kind of a real man. Yeah. If you guys want to see the movie, it's pretty easy to find it on the internet. Like I got it recorded on the TV. Watch it maybe once a month. Like when I feel like it. Last maybe 3 hours, but it's definitely worth it. Even if it's 3 hours, there's not really like dead time like as in a lot of movies. Of course, the story has like to begin, so don't expect like tons of action in the beginning. You of course like it's a lot of talking, but it's pretty interesting to me. Like it's fun to see like the way he interacts and mocks a lot of people. Yeah. What else can I say? And then maybe like a little tons of story and a lot of review. Sorry, maybe. The movie didn't really like. I don't think he got enough like credit for what it really was. It only won like one award, and to me, it deserved like tons of them. Tom Cruise did like an awesome job. Like I said, I keep repeating it, but yeah. Also got Ken Watanabe on Katsumoto. It's really nice to see him. Like as much as he can be serious and like trying to protect his people, as much as he can like enjoy the presence of all Green, even though he is a real like a stranger to their whole clan, and he managed to like make him be like, accepted and feel accepted into his clan, which is pretty nice from him. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been already like 15 minutes. I didn't really plan on doing that far. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll, I think, maybe watch the movie, enjoy it too. And yeah, that's it. I'll catch you guys later.